Another early morning session with Misty. Misty's needing a lot of work on her walk, which is why we're doing her first thing in the morning. Cooler, less humidity, and more shade on the field. There's a recall right into heel. So if these videos are looking the same, it's because they are. She needs a lot of work on the walk. So we're doing the same exact session every single day, and look at that. You should be noticing, if you've been watching her videos every day, every session gets better. Wow, this is the best I've seen. Look at her looking up at you. So in yesterday's video, we discussed relevance and having you, the handler, be more relevant to her on the walk than her environment. That is something that is created and maintained. We create it, you maintain it. How do you maintain it? You can correct her for paying attention to other things other than you. Sniffing, nose to the ground, pulling, position error. And when she's doing the right thing, thumbs up and pet. But like most of us, like all of us actually, it needs maintained. So just like the speed limit needs enforced, her heel position needs enforced. She's just not going to give it away for free. No dog will.
Good girl. Good.
This is the best I've seen. It should keep getting better as we go. That left leg is what we've taught her to pay attention to. So if she loses the left leg, that's when the e-collar should turn on. So she's walking in heel. It solves a lot of problems, actually. She's not going to be pulling, and she's not going to be eating stuff off the ground. How could she be doing that if she's in heel? So bam, 2 birds with 1 stone. Working on the leash now. It's not uncommon that owners will tell me my dog walks better without the leash. It's because our theory is the old association to the leash means to pull. You put a leash on, you put a harness on, the dog pulls you. So even after we teach heel, when we go to pick up the leash, those old associations come back and they say, oh, a leash is on, I pull. Okay, that's why we're working leash and no leash. We're also in a new location again today. We're switching up locations every single time. It helps generalize the training. So she doesn't just listen in the training room, in the court. We're getting her used to listening in any environment, anytime. Beautiful. She looks great. Best walk I've seen. Look at that. Look at that. Stay and walk away. I think this might be the first time we can ask for a DOWN outside at a distance.
Good girl. Down.
I'm stepping on the leash because
Good. Hey, down. No. Good.
I'll explain what just happened.
No.
You can see how hard it is for her to listen. 9 times out of 10, when we ask for a down outside for the first time, the dogs recall, as you saw her try. And it's because they're not actually listening to the word. They're doing what they think we're going to ask, which is a release or a recall. They're not actually listening to the actual command word. Because we've trained a lot of dogs, we know they all try that. Stepping on the line helps a ton because it prevents that recall, and Josh is able to correct and then give the command again. She tries her options. She tries running over to me. She tries running back to Josh. Anything but listen. We're getting her used to just doing option A, which is listen.
You want to pet her now for me?
Yeah. Josh is asking me to pet her now. And then what I'm assuming he's going to do is recall her off of me. So recall her off a big resource that's providing affection. We're basically setting up scenarios where she might not want to listen, see? And asking her to listen anyway. We're trying to replicate her being on the beach. Her owner needs her to recall. She might not want to, but she'll do it anyway. Prioritizing listening over everything else. Hi, can I pet your dog? Bam, look at that praise. Just like that. She just prioritized Josh in that moment. She could have come over to me. Good girl. So we're creating a dog who wants to please her owner. Hi, we're gonna repeat the scenario because the first time she didn't want to leave my side. She said, I know Josh is recalling me, but I don't want to because this lady's petting me. When he recalls, I'm gonna go neutral. Bam. She listens the first time, the second go around, because the first time she tried ignoring, it didn't work. So we just put this on repeat. We try to put her in as many situations as possible where there's an ultimatum and she chooses not to listen. She gets a correction. She listens until the choosing not to listen is just goes away. It's phased out. Oh, look, somebody filled in the patches.
Very good.
Somebody filled in the holes. We had a lot of holes down here.
Good, good. Well,
That was really nice.
That circle's looking good. Good job. Good job.
Really nice.
Good, good, good. Stay.
Let's try another DOWN. Let's see if she actually listens this time rather than trying to recall.
Down.
I'm stepping on the leash just in case. Now, the end result, pay attention to this. The end result is just going to be an easy down. No attempt for recall. Okay, and it gets better every time.
Good girl. Misty. Break.
Good girl.